Hello investors, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this segment of my YouTube channel, I provide weekly market analysis every Sunday, highlighting potential trade setup for the upcoming week. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss an update. Track your trade. Confidence does not pay in this market, discipline does. If you're not tracking your trade, then you're just guess trading. You need to know what's making you money, what's losing it, and which setup works for you. Trading is a numbers game. The ones who knows their number always win. Without wasting of your time, let's jump into the chart. Alright guys. Alright guys, welcome back to my screen. This is the first week of the second half of the year. So I would like to progress with the current trend in the market. I'll definitely be looking at indices first. That's the S&P 500, NAS 100, and US 30 to be precise. I understand that direction is key in this market. Direction is everything in this market. In my previous video, I did analyze the reason why we've been creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Well, we've been creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, equal lows, and we're about to create a new higher high. But before we get here, the market needs to pull back and give us an entry before heading all the way here. Which, I mean, this is very easy to see. Trend, I do understand the direction of the market, which comes with the market constantly giving us higher highs and higher lows. Now, if I did draw my Fibonacci from here, which is the lowest point in the market, all the way to the highest point in the market, well, this is not rocket science. This is going to keep playing out for the next, I don't know, couple of weeks. Let's say 4 weeks or thereabouts. We randomly had all this buying pressure, did a double top. We came all the way to this low, and now finally breaking above of this. All we need to do is scale down to lower time frame for a tiny pullback and more buying pressure to the upside. I'll be targeting my Fibonacci extension for my take profit region, of which I had a trade all the way from somewhere here as at the beginning of May, but then I'd taken my profit. Alright, I've taken my profit and we're currently looking for a new trade since we've broken above this previous high, which we tried to reject earlier on this year. And it's just very simple. There are no rocket science here. This was the previous low we had in the market before we finally broke above this place. This is on daily time frame. Let's say I try to look for a Fibonacci trade here. Well, I expect us to get some form of pullback into this region here for more push to the upside. This would be my take profit one, maybe a pullback, or you keep buying out, then all the way here. So what I'll currently be waiting for is a distinguished pullback to have my trade all the way here. Nothing less than 10 RR. If you have a 100k prop account and you risk 1%, you're going to be able to make $10,000 from this trade. Whatever you're risking, you'll be able to 10x or 7x what you are risking on this trade if you do place your trade with a precise entry. We're scaled down to a 4-hour time frame. I think it might be clear what we're about to do. So there are different other blocks here that I would like to see play out, but I'll be very particular about the ones here, and I'll be updating this trade on my Telegram group as we proceed during the week, which is very, very, very easy. I think you can see the way I've gone from a weekly time frame to a daily time frame, 4 hours time frame, even 30 minutes time frame to look for my trade, understanding the trend from a higher time frame and scaling down to a lower time frame to get a very, very good entry, a precise one. Let me go back to the 2 hours time frame so it's clear. It doesn't really matter what type of strategy you trade. You just need to understand the direction of the market. Overall direction, very simple. This is where I like this market to pull back into, but I can't really call that claim now until we do that. So I like to see some, then a structure shift somewhere. So exactly. So I like to get into my trade somewhere just here, which, I'll take a screenshot of this and let's see how it plays out during the week. Or we might not even start playing out this week. We might play out in the next 2 weeks. But this is a sure banger trade. Without wasting any time, let's go to the next trade. I'm also looking at Euro USD. Let me go back to weekly time frame. I've been calling this for a while. I understand that we are overall bearish on this trade. I've gone to draw my minor support region and my major support and resistance region. So the market moves from zone to zone. For every time we broke below this zone, we have traded below it. Can you see what I'm saying? Exactly. On and on and on. Now we came into this zone and we gave us a structure shift, which is indicating that we're coming all the way here. Very simple, very straight to the point. I don't need any indicators to tell me this. The candles can definitely tell you this. We've been buying for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Can you imagine? I've been calling this trade for 6 months now, or let me say 5 months or 4 months, because I was not certainly aware the trade was going to happen when we started buying. But yeah, it's just very, very simple. Now we closed June with an engulfing candle, which is indicating more buy pressure coming in. More buy pressure is coming in. More buy pressure. Can you just see how thick this candle is? This is something else. But yeah, so in the meantime, I understand direction, as I would also like to, look for a very good trade in the market before I continue. I don't still see any entry on EU for now. I'll actually pick EU over GU this period, as I've analyzed the market over and over, and I've seen that the euro has been stronger than the pounds for the past months. I can't really tell you a fundamental reason to why that is happening, but technically I can see Euro GBP buying. Let me show you what I mean. Alright, so this is Euro GBP on the daily time frame. We've constantly been making higher highs and higher lows. After this double top here, After this double bottom here, we'll be making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs. Now we're currently trying to make maybe an equal high or a higher high. Do you get what I'm saying? And this has been happening since March, February. Technically, I can see that euro has been stronger than the pounds. Very, very straight to the point. But yeah, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. Track every trade like your business depends on it. Your trading journal is not optional. It's your personal cheat code to tracking what works and what wrecks your account. Every dollar you risk deserves accountability. Winners track their trades and losers chase the market, hoping for the best. Patterns don't lie, but you can only see these patterns when you have data that you tracked. Look at this current Euro USD chart. I don't know. I can see some form of rejection here, indicating that we might want to keep selling for a while. I mean, maybe just a quick pullback into this region, then probably come and grab liquidity here, then we start blasting out again all the way, pull back after breaking up both these highs, and the pattern continues, creating higher highs and higher lows. My aim or my goal in this market is to catch the market when it comes to create a higher low for me or an equal low, indicating that I need to keep buying the market. Yes, I've been calling 1.2400 or 4,000 for price of euro target for like 5 months, and every month we keep approaching that level, and I'm like, I mean, this is so easy for you. This is so easy. This is very, very easy, to be very honest with you. Well, this is what I see Euro USD doing. But before I call that, I would like to significantly see us reject this place on a 4 hours time frame, giving us a 4 hours engulfing candle. Well, I will not be interested in the sell trade, as I would like it to sell finish and buy at the higher low that is going to create for us, which is something of this caliber. Buy from somewhere here, all the way here. My most recent low will be this. Perfect. Easy 9 RR. I'm not even looking for a 9 RR. I'm looking for a 5 RR. If I can get that, I'm very okay with that. But at the same time, I can't call this yet. I need to see a 4 hours engulfing candle here before I say, okay, we're going to sell a bit into this region, then start buying. But at the same time, this market can just definitely open on Monday and break above this little part here. Yeah, another thing we could have is this. Exactly. But I do understand the direction, and I'm only trying to buy. I want to keep buying. I just want to keep buying and buying and buying and buying until the trend is done. I'm not trying to look for a sell position. I actually do like Selisi in the market sell, so it gives me another entry to catch a very good trade or something like that. Yeah. So we have two scenarios, but like with what I can see here, I would say I'm 60% bearish on a little scale, like I was saying, like a whole break of this retest, sell all the way into here, sweep this liquidity, and start buying all the way to the upside. That's what I'll be looking out for EU, and peradventure the market does otherwise. I mean, it's breaking out of this place, giving us a pullback, then I'll be looking for maybe a scalp position, or I'll be less interested in the market either ways. So let me take a screenshot of this one as well. So that's two trade setup, but I do see this one playing out, and this is my third trade setup for the week. I called this on Sunday Swing episode 3, Euro NZD buys, and we're still playing out till now. Funny how I'm not even in this trade. We've been buying for a while now. But yeah, this will be a scalp trade if I was going to get into this trade. I like to take out my profit at the Fibonacci extension or even at a double top all the way here. But this was a very simple trade. Breakout retest. I mean, 1-1 strategy in trading. A breakout, a retest, a continuation. Give us this pullback. I was waiting for this pullback, but it was not significant enough. And we're still approaching here. Anything can happen. The market can just start dying from here. But like, I definitely see us coming to complete this. Maybe one more pullback somewhere. Then I might now get into the trade for a buy position. So that's that about that for this week. BTC. I've been calling BTC buys for a while. I definitely know we're going to 125k. Why do I know that? Very simple. Breakout retest strategy. Breakout, retest, continuation. I see 200k, but like before we get to 200k, we need to get to 130k first. So I'll keep calling it. I think my second YouTube video, I broke down the reason why we'll be going to $200,000 per coin. And if you want to get more details on that, you can go and watch the second YouTube video I have. That's my time. I'll catch you another time, maybe next week. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the market breakdown and want more trading tips and market analysis, hit that subscribe button and join the community. I'll see you next week with another market outlook.